Hello everyone, welcome back to the White Walls of Castanor. Yeah, apparently our name is still right there because I don't know why we're not getting a colonization there. Maybe because we're directly attached. That's really weird. That shouldn't be a thing that happens. Anyway, we're gonna finish it in this episode. We're gonna end this when Rubyhold finally gets annexed, and that's just what we're gonna call it because by then we should have this last mission done. At which point we're going to use the console to get this one, and then this one is already available. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do a review of the series. So strap in, leave a like on the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. And let's get it going. I have just a few more things to do. I have plenty of points, so I'm going to keep culture converting because I can. I guess everyone else is fine. I don't see any other reds. I don't see any other red titles, so we're gonna switch it over to cost. Alright, that'll do. We do have to make sure to keep this as it is, because while my Diplo rep is extremely high at 13, it's taking 16 points to do that. That's crazy. That's whatever. Learning from Traveler, I don't care. Do what you want. Alright. Hopefully this should go soon enough. Everyone's very happy with me. Rubyhold's being a little silly, but whatever. Religion-wise, basically everyone's Corinite. We're working on a few more conversions over here. And over here. Oh, we did convert all these. Very nice. Who's mad? Rubyhold. Chill. Chill, dude. Like, you're fine. Cities mandate rights, whatever. Government reform. Not a problem. And then once you convert this last... Goblins, shut up. Once you convert this last one, I'm going to be able to integrate you. Just seize that province, but I'm not going to do that. They'll get it soon enough. Because there's a button that I can click to just integrate. Next question is, can I just do that? Nope, not ready. I always revoke Dominion status. Make them a regular vassal. This will anger them. Permanent Red Cleric Minister. Huh, weird. What are you guys doing? Converted our culture. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Like, why do they hate me so much? Converted our culture. That'll do it. Who's this? Tipney. Would you vassalize? Yes. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Welcome aboard. Keep building the Legion waves, please. That's fine. You will give me your money. Number of countries transferring trade power to me. A lot. Think thought. Cool, that's not what I'm looking for. Honor quality, whatever, that's fine. How is your trade done? I'll help. You may have access through my land. Start construction, please. Yeah, it takes a while to actually communicate with them. A little annoying, but that's fine. In fact, I don't need that many on them. Yeah, CLSTC is obviously we're gonna side with them. Just because they're a bigger pain. Let's see, I got 15 more there. Yeah. State hired adventurers. That's fine. Let's give you some money. That is the minimum tick. Legion Y, very cool. Revolt in Druid's Pass. Migration of elves. Elves are fine. Do what you want. Alright, Tipney. Legion Way, keep it going. And I want great power actions. I want that influence nation on him. There we go. Congratulations. That'll be fine. You can be my vassal now. Congrats. Alright, Tipney Aramul, you get to give me your money. And Tipney! Yay, Tipney! Yeah, that'll do. Converted our culture. I don't care. I will do what I want, and you won't do anything about it. I know you won't. Ooh, I should be able to click the button. Integrate. Yes. Yay. Alright. Units that are a funny size. Everyone that's not moving right now. There we go. Very good. Cstonath. Can I do this? I cannot. Does it actually eat my splinter to do that? Yes, it does. Interesting. Ruby hold, Ruby hold, Ruby hold. Please finish up soon. This is taking a while. Max out on every point because I just don't care. Legion Way going down. Hey, Legion Way right here. You get to have that. Thank you. You get to have a fort also. Are you ready? You have a fort already. Good. And you have your fort. I'm missing a fort on that one. What do I build here instead? Nope. What do I hear? Yep. There we go. That'll do. Forts. Oh, here's that mission. There we go. Bulwari Legacy. There are many who still call themselves Bulwari, but only in that they are from the region rather than being of the old Bulwari cultures. They are Castanorians first. The Bulwari no longer suffer the wrath of the Gnoll and decadence of the Sun Elf. Instead, they flourish as people of Castanor. It has become a practice for locals to build shops, merchant stalls, and rest stops on the sides of the roads which the ancient Castanites trekked from Catarata to Cstonath, leading to a growth in local splendor and economic gain. They know well what distance their fellows go to take the journey, and will help them along the way. It is a true wonder to see the best of an old culture living on. Very nice. And how are we doing on culture over here? It's a lot of Castanorian over here, and I really do appreciate that, actually. It's a lot of Castanorian. Wow. Not my hold. I can't just convert it. Definitely take those. Get out of here, dude. Ooh, nice. Let's grab those. West Marion on the bump. Yeah, get that too. I can't do any more. All right, that's fine. All right. And now we wait. Imperial Gnome. Right, I have Gibbard now. That's fine. Da 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 da. Waiting on points. We're waiting on points so that I can annex my vassal of Rehold. Because they are silly. They're very, very, very silly. Dragon Road, I don't care. Do what you need to do. That really trends up. Rightful ownership. Autocam. Autocam. Do I care? Why would I give that to you? Go away. Merchant suffering. You're not losing points. Don't care. I don't need anyone here. Is there anywhere I can put it that'll over in the New World to mess with anyone else? I have one more spot in the New World to put it. It'll be right here. And that's every trade node in the New World. Getting pushed in the right direction. This one. Very good. Down to 15. What? Just one officer. Thank you. Death of Merchant. I don't need money. I'll take prestige, I guess. Sure. I want these first. Orcs, let them through. Don't really care. One more month on that. I'm only getting 4 extra coming through. Nah, it's fine. Oh, wait a while. Da-da-da. I mean, I'm spending them on good stuff, so it's not really that bad, but like... Wow, that's a lot of Castanorians over in Duran. Did not realize they had that many Castanorians already. Alright, are you ready to hit the funny button? Encourage assimilation, yes, please, thank you. Get them in. Floral Bloom, I don't care. Yeah, music fun. And 11 down to 17. Give him a month. There we go. I think that's all of them now. Not quite. I got a few left. Uh-huh. Orc interested. Yep, please keep gold converting. I do love to see it. They will be Castanorian. I don't really care. No, I don't care. You're not getting any alliances. Dominion Assembly, develop. Complaints about official. I don't care. Someone's mad. It's called Dirk Faith Zealots. Okay. Size does matter. Ogres are already integrated, so I don't really care. I don't need prestige or legitimacy, so whatever. Good for them. I'm glad people are listening to them for once. Independent preachers. Yeah, I'll actually take the extra missionary for now. I have so much missionary strength. Rarely will I do that, but I have so much missionary strength that I'll do it. And yes, include subjects, actually. But not right now, because I have my own stuff to convert. Legion Way, build it. They're all building those. You, I expect. It's 30 points. All right, that'll be a while. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's almost entirely Castanorian. Dragon Flame, thank you. You want some troops? Sure, whatever. You're done, very good. 4 points. You're done, very good. 7 points, and you're done, very good. 6 points. All right, this'll do. Then you're next. I might not even get to it, but you know, whatever. It's a good start. I mean, if it's gonna be mine anyway, I might as well take it. Might as well use it. almost all Castanorian. Almost. Oh, these guys are almost done. Good. They're supposed to be done in 69. Must have lost some stuff. We're doing Castanorian down here. It's around. Not that prominent, but it is around. I'll take it. Legion Way, thank you. What do you mean 0? They mad. Game, stop. Diplo rep looks good. And now they're happy again. Good. Let's see that. Legion Way, thank you. Alright, you need to grab that. And that is all of the new world now. Ariandi. How did you get up there? Huh? Busanori. Which one's Nariandi? Maybe it's one of the ones that forms afterwards. It's weird. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the rest of these are all maxed out. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. How about the island? 39, yeah. I haven't even fully converted that yet. Alright. Sitting around and waiting is super fun. Gotta love it. Not much else to do. I could... Actually, when can I attack Iridan again? Yeah, and I can attack Iridan again next year. Am I gonna do it? Nah, I kinda wanna be done. I don't need to kill him. I could, but I really don't want to. This is like a huge pain. You need to chill. Actually, you're gonna get an X soon. I don't care. Vampires, very good. All right, Dawsonor, how you doing? Crosscaper, I don't care. We got a lot of time travel going on. Got just a few left, and then I can integrate Dawsonor. That'd be nice. Ruby Hold, you're so expensive. Why are you like this? Ruby Hold, Ruby Hold, Ruby Hold. Sword Costi, okay. Good for them. Legion Way, very good. Is there anything else to really do? Not really. I could build the Legion Way out this way. I don't really care, though. I could build it down this way. I don't really care. Like, what's the point? Truce of the Irdan's done. I could do something about that. Am I gonna? No. Not really much need in that. Minus 17. Very good. Making too many points. Stephanie's very happy. Do love to see that. Really could just go after them again, huh? Really could just use all my boats to just steal everything. Just to mess with them. And there's Ruby Hold. Very good. Ruby Hold is mine. Which means I'm going to do one final little funny thing. Digging operations. I don't care. Get that out of here. Ruby Dwarf. Yay! Alright. So, this is where we're going to start the ending of this. So, first, we are going to get this mission down here. Because I'm not waiting until all of those are Castanorian. I'm very done with this campaign. If I can spell. There we go. Mission done. Castanorian Genesis. It's called Genesis. Though the land is drenched in blood and widows might be heard lamenting from miles away, the old Castanor is ours. We have reached the zenith of the old empire, the greatness which it was never able to top. Not only that, this new Castanor has exceeded the old. From the deserts of Bulwar to the Keteratan Delta, the icy shores of Garudia, and all land in between, we have triumphed. Castanor has outlived both the Demarians and the hierarchy, and our rule over the land is secure. Even now, the humans of Castanor mix and mingle with their brethren, and their strengths become ours at an exponential pace. Castanor is becoming the genesis of something truly grand. Let us encourage it. And Terminus. The idea of a nation has begun to develop within our proud country, though none would ever contest that Castanor was the nation of the Castanites. As we approach a zenith that not even the Empire of old could have even dreamed of, the Empire of Castan becomes something else entirely. In our greatness, we have nearly forgotten our promise to humanity, that no human anywhere shall ever be subjected to the whims of another race. It is for this that we shall embrace the nation we are becoming, the nation of humanity. Castanorian shall become more than the Castanites. All humans, no matter where, shall be able to turn to Castanor and embrace the culmination of their heritage. We are the nation of humanity. If these past decades of labor have taught us anything, we must protect all humans, no matter where they are, for all of humanity must become the Castanorians. There will be no more Catarata, where the people stand long deluded by creatures who seek only to exploit them. There will be no more Rahen, where the humans of the land are subjugated in accordance to a philosophy that preaches their oppression. There will only be Castanor, and the humanity shall all become Castanites. Very nice. Sought out by few, there is one wonder of Castanor that few could readily name, and yet it is the most important. Located within the Pantheon Way, it's a particularly great monument, one of a large man surrounded by many lesser. It is known as the Monument to Humanity. Cloaked in the famous garb of the Castanorian legionary, the great statue stands watch over his children. Though each are a representation of their own people, the names remain for those who are unsure. A Garudian plays axe and sword with the Lenkori. The Keteratan slays a cat-headed demon as the Bulwari looks on in awe. Many more attend to their lives, performing one deed or another. They stand upon a pedestal, engraved with peoples and their contributions. The Envenarians for their ideals, the Ellenics for their ambition, the Dawsonorians for their perseverance, the Vroin Marchers for their resilience. Yet above them all stands one name, the name of their father, for it is Castan the First himself, the Great, the Father, for his greatest contribution to humanity, a land to call their own. There is much space still remaining on the pedestal. Fill it. Bring all the unruly children into line. Emperor Castan the 59th is Castan the Great's worthy heir. Very nice. Possible policies, province war score cost. Causes belly on every country with a human population. Okay. What is that? Yeah, whatever. And I want to see what this casus belli is, actually. Okay, I should have this casus belli on you. It is first and final empire, minus 50 aggressive expansion, minus 50 cost. Wow. Well, that's fun. For all provinces with a human population. Only accounts for all provinces with a human population, not all provinces. It's only to free the humans. If they are entirely a human population, like, let's say... Well, I guess, is Lowestar? Lowestar's got some elves. Pretty good, though. Anyway, that would have been nice. Let's see. First, we need to go through the timeline. Not the music, the timeline. Where we started as the humble Corintar. And our rapid expansion in the days of the, Greentide. As we grow and expand, there we go. We eventually found our place as the hegemon of Escann. And soon, well, after a while, we slowly cleaned up all the lesser states. We took our time with it. We freed the elves from the clutches of the Deepwoods. Have we started that yet? I think we have started that. Yeah, that's ours. Salagul. We freed them from the clutches of the Deepwoods, or the Deepwoods from the clutches of the Orcs. And then slowly we integrated them. as time went on. We freed the orcs from the oppression of their... Wow, we started going really fast there. All right. As we started filling everything out, we were about to form Castanor. There we go. There's Castanor. All right. And then soon, after Castanor, we betray our... Well, actually, the orcs betrayed us. We are humanity first, above all else. And soon, we will conquer everything as we go. Wow, we're just slowly starting to really crank this out. There's Dostanor. All right, there's some more stuff for March. And then we should get... Yep, there's Gorbarad. That's not us. Here's that for Gwed, cutting them in half. And then it's 1750. We're about to start really ramping things up. There we go. There's that one. We should get some more over here soon. Gerwick's here. Yay. And we're about to go after the Empire. There's Foreign March. I believe that's where the Empire split. We have a few more fun wars over here. We've got some... Obviously, we're going after these guys over there, too. There's that. And here's that. And there's that. We got one more with Keterat. And then we got that. And then I think we have this one next. Nope, it was Laurent. Now it's this one. Then Keterat's the last one. Then we got one more war over here. There it is. And then the last thing to check is the war with Iridan that we just did. Whenever it's ready. There we go. All right, and that was the timeline. Now, this campaign, we actually have something a little special. So if we go into here, into rulers, not that one, previous rulers, here we go. We will start with, is it in order? Now it's in order. All right, so we're going to start down here with Loran. So I will pull up my notes because I had titles for all of these rulers that we had once we formed Castanor, because that was actually important to the lore of Castanor that they all the important ones got titles. So first we started with Loran. He earned the title of Castan, but did not take up that mantle. So we have dubbed him Loran the Pious. He ruled for 40 years, and he was renowned as the Pious because he was the head of the Corintar, and then eventually took the trials on Trial Mount and took over the Empire and reformed the Empire. There we go. Next is Castan the 54th, which we dubbed the Unifier, because the Enardraken rebellion happened under his rule. Concurrently, we also had Castan the Usurper. This is the Castan who actually who led the Enardraken uprising. While he was not a ruler of the Castanorian Empire, he did pass the trials of Trial Mount and earned the name Castan. He is remembered as Castan the Usurper, though, because, well, he did go about it the wrong way and for the wrong reasons. But overall, he did earn the title of Castan. And then we had Castan the 54th. This one, his rule lasted only 3 years, but he was the powerful mage. He was actually a necromancer, so he earned the title of Ghoulmaster. He was a legendary necromancer, and in 3 years, he was still very young. So he actually abdicated his post. He didn't die, because that would be silly. He's a necromancer. That's silly. He just abdicated it, I'm going to say, to internal politics. Then we get to Castan the 56th. He was one of the great ones. This is Castan the Dissolver, for he is the one who led the charge to dissolve the Empire of Anbanar. The silly ambitions. The only Anbanar here is the union between all humans. Then we had Castan the 57th, which has been dubbed the Dominator, for his wars of dominion over Cannor, Bulwar, and the Forbidden Plains. He made many dominions, and he was a very powerful mage. And then we had Castan the 58th. This one we have dubbed the Seafarer, for claiming the overseas colonies and bringing them into the fold of Castanor. And then lastly, we have Castan the 59th. This is the one that we just ended with, and he was dubbed Castan the Facelayer, for dealing with, one, the very large goblin uprising that just happened across the country, for all the goblins that failed to integrate. They were swiftly put down, and if the goblins that were already integrated didn't help, they would probably have faced a pogrom as well. But most Castanorians know that while they are certainly that the Castanor is actually an empire for humans, other races are allowed to live there, simply because there are just so many others. And Facelayer was also due to the War of Dominion against the Iridan. All right, and with that, we are going to end the series here. In the next one, we will be playing as Johnseong. They are, what are they? Haramari, Eastern Haramari over here. We start as a republic, and we end up becoming a dictatorship. The goal of that one's going to be taking over Yanshen and forming the Eastern Haramari tag. And I'm not sure what we're going to do with the North Alas, because I haven't played them when that was a thing. But it's a tough start, and it's a fun campaign. So with that, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next campaign.